welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got this all matte kind of purple smoky eye look. I used my new Tartelette palette. Looks like this, and it's such a pretty palette. It's all matte colors and it's kind of purple tone based, and it's got some kind of just browns and purple. So I mostly used this row right here. So anyways, if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, then please just keep watching. Thanks! To start off this look, I'm going to first of all put some tape along my eyelash line that kind of connects my eyelash line to my eyebrows, and then when I put my eyeshadow and eyeliner against it and pull off the tape, it'll just have like a really nice crisp line. And so the first color I'm going to go in with is that darkest purple kind of maroon color, and I'm going in with a pretty dense little brush, and I'm just like packing that really heavily, I guess, along that tape line, and then I'm kind of slowly fanning it outwards from that. So most of that pigment is going to be right against that line of the tape. That's where I kind of want it the darkest, and then I'm just kind of slowly fanning that as less and less product is on the brush. I'm kind of fanning that a little bit in through my crease and creating kind of a triangle. And I zoomed in so you could see a little bit closer. You don't really have to be precise at all right now. We're going to go back through and use other colors and stuff to blend things out. So it's just kind of sloppy. You just want to focus on getting the color kind of in that area to start off with. And just the same thing. It's like kind of started against that tape line and then just slowly kind of fanned it in. And then I decided to go ahead and just take the tape off at this point. And then I'm going in with the next lightest, the next darkest purple color with a little bit thicker of a brush, and then I'm using this to kind of blend out the edges of that dark purple, and then it's going to be just kind of a gradient effect from the outer corner darkest getting lighter and lighter shades of purple as I work my way into my inner corner. So I'm just kind of tapping and lightly buffing that color in. So then grabbing that next lightest purple, I'm going to use this one to kind of blend out again the last two purples, and then also I'm going to use this one a little bit to kind of bring the colors up into my crease and kind of blend out the top edges of the colors, because I haven't really done anything with my crease so far. I've kind of kept everything below my crease area. So I'm using this color to kind of blend those colors and to just also bring some of that into the crease. And I'm doing this with a pretty big fluffy brush. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen me use this brush in about every single video. It's my favorite crease brush. So then I'm going in with that lightest, this is kind of like a lilac pinkish shade, and I'm putting that just like kind of on the inner corners, and I'm also again using that as kind of another color just to blend out the other colors. This is kind of like the fix all color. I feel like with all eye looks you need like your kind of fix anything magic eraser color, and that's what this kind of is. And then I felt like the darkness got a little bit blended away, so I just wanted to deepen up the darkness, the outer corner, a little bit more. So instead of putting tape back on, I just used a flat edge just to quickly do this. And again, just use that darkest purple color and then just blending that out after I kind of touch that corner back up. So then for my inner corner, and also to highlight my brow bone, I'm grabbing a mixture of just those three lightest colors and then a really flat kind of dense flat brush, and I'm just rubbing this shadow, kind of those mixture of those three lightest in the inner corner and then fanning it outward, so it's kind of slowly gradually moving into darker and darker shades of purple. And I want it to be the very, very brightest, like right in my inner corner, and then just a total like gradient effect. A look like this requires a ton of blending, so prepare yourself if you are going to do kind of a look like this where it's just like a total gradient from inner to outer corner of lightness to darkness. And then I'm using just that same brush and those same shades to kind of go under my brows. So then for my eyeliner, I wanted to kind of keep the effect of just like the smokiness, and so I just have this black pencil and I'm just buffing that kind of in my lash roots and just running that, kind of smudging that along my lash line, and then I'm putting that also heavily on my upper waterline. This is a huge key for me to do when I do any kind of like a smoky look. So again, this part's really sloppy. I wasn't really being precise at all because I was going to go, which I'm showing here, I go back in with a little teeny brush with some of those dark, I think I had the dark black and the dark purple eyeshadows on it, and I just am going to like smudge and smoke out that liner. So that's why you really didn't need to be kind of precise with the liner at all, because you're just going to kind of fix all of it with that shadow. And this is a total trick anyway. You can always go back over your liner with a black shadow and it'll completely just like fix any smudges or wobbles that might have happened while you were doing your liner. So if I ever have an issue with my wing liner, I just decide, oh, looks like I'm going to smudge out my liner today. And so here's showing you just the exact same thing on the other side. This was a really creamy pencil, eyeliner pencil, so that's another thing you want to look for when you are smoking out your liners, that it's really creamy. So then for the lower lash line, oh, and I went ahead and I just applied lashes and stuff off camera. So for my lower lash line, I grabbed kind of those two darker purple colors, and I'm focusing those as tight as I can get to the lashes. So I have just a really teeny brush to do this, and I want that just as close to the roots of my lashes as I can get it. And then I'm going to go in with that a little bit lighter purple and a teeny bit bigger of a brush. All the brushes for under my eyes are really small, but this brush is a teeny bit bigger, and I use this to kind of blend out those darker colors, because you want your under eye area to be really, really blended and really kind of smoked out if you're going to do it, or else it can really close off your eyes if you don't like smoke it out. If you just have a really harsh line under there, it can actually make your eyes look smaller. And then I just went ahead and put mascara on my bottoms. And then to contour and kind of finish my face, I'm using the e.l.f. contour palette, and I just mix the two darker shades in that palette. I think one's kind of a bronzer and one's more meant for contouring, but I just kind of mix those and put them on this really soft brush. And I'm just going over my typical contour areas. I'm not doing like a really harsh contour line. I'm kind of just like deeply bronzing my contour areas. And then again, I'm just hitting kind of also like the tops of my forehead, places that the sun would hit and kind of tan you naturally. And then as always, I go under my neck and along that jawline, just kind of give all those areas some definition. I really love this e.l.f. contour palette. It's really nicely pigmented and everything blends out so nicely. And if I'm totally looking off camera a lot, I'm looking distracted. I was watching One Tree Hill. That's my favorite to watch while I'm getting ready, so that's why I look distracted. And I'm also just going to give my nose and stuff a teeny bit more definition. This is the NARS Ita brush I like to. So then I'm going to use this Coastal Scents blush palette, and I wanted to keep that kind of purple vibe color going, so I grabbed that kind of purple lilac-ish color blush, and I'm just kind of brushing that onto my cheekbones. And I tried to keep this just like really in my same areas that I used to bronze and stuff, and kind of just blended that out in that whole area. And then I put a little bit of highlighter just on my nose. And then for my lips, this is pretty much how I start no matter what lip I'm ever doing. I just use any neutral lip liner pencil, and this helps me so much get a good like lipstick line and stuff. I really like to have a lip liner. It helps me a lot with my lipstick application. So this is just a really creamy kind of neutral colored lip liner, and then I like to go in and just blend that out with my finger so that there's not like a really harsh line. And like I said, I pretty much do this with no matter what lipstick I'm using. So then today I'm going to use my ColourPop liquid lipstick in the color Trap. These are super matte. I really love them. They can be a little bit drying, so if you're not into that, you probably won't like these, but I love a really matte lip, so I love this color. It's like it's a kind of a purpley gray taupe color, so it's really fun. I just thought it kind of complemented the purple mauve tones that we've been going with. And last but not least, I'm going to set my face. I'm using a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. So here's a few little clips of the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in my next video. Bye!